What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Coop's House. So today we're back out in the shop, and in this episode we're actually not working on anything for the first time like ever, right, Hunter? Maybe. Anyway, so today we're actually gonna have a little bit of fun. You guys know that between our full-time jobs, working on everything here in the shop, making videos for you guys, we really don't have a whole lot of time just to go out and just have fun. So tonight, we're actually gonna be doing something just a little bit different. So this is gonna be a little bit different style of video. But tonight, we're actually gonna finally, Hunter, right?
Hopefully.
Anyway, yeah, take the Chevelle to the track, make a couple of passes, and find out what that thing's gonna do. So you guys know we got to take it one time last year. We made one pass, had a catastrophic failure, didn't get to go back. So we pulled the motor, rebuilt the motor, all that stuff. It's finally back together, and we've been trying to get a chance to go back to the track, but every time we try to go, something goes wrong. We don't get to go. So everything has lined up good for us today so far. So we're gonna load the car up, get down to the track, find out what this thing's made of.
I wake up every minute with the fever dreams. I push my mind to a limit where it needs to be. I work blind, got vision I don't need to see. I'm picking mind over matter, I believe in me. I need to find more hours in the day to breathe. Need to find more power in the way I be. And when my mind turns sour with the painful scenes, I need to scream out loud, I can't stop me. I wanna be the greatest like Rocky. You know I leave them all hating like a hobby. I'm out here making moves like a lobby. And if you ain't with me, it's your loss. See, I got my mind on the facts. I'm a python, grab what I like real fast. Choke until I have everything I attack. Everything that I lack, everything that I want. And I see, matter of fact, 'cause I'm my own worst enemy. I can control anything if I control my destiny. Deep up in my mind I manifest it. Every morning I wake up obsessed, and everything I do the best. And deep within my mind, you know I'll always manifest it.
So we're here at North Florida Motorplex in Fountain, Florida. So this track was previously known as Powerhouse, it was known as Breakaway, things like that. So this was the track that I was actually raised at whenever I was drag racing when I was younger, when my papa was drag racing. So it's pretty cool to be back here. They completely redone the facility and everything. So we brought the car here. We're trying to find out what this thing's going to do tonight, and hope it does well. So we're going to go make a pass and see what happens. Alrighty guys, so we've made a couple of passes. car seemed to hook on the first pass. On the second pass, it definitely did not hook. So talk to some guys here because they know a whole lot more about ladder bars than I do. Every car I've ever owned in the past had leaf springs, so this is my first ladder bar setup. But some of them told me to go ahead and stiffen the suspension, so I went ahead, jacked up the suspension, tightened up the suspension on the coilover. So we're going to see if the weight transfer is a little bit different and see if this thing will hook up. I'm actually going to drop back my RPMs too. I think the first pass I launched 2,500 and it seemed to hook up. The second time I tried to launch it at 3 and it just was not a good experience. So we're going to try to launch it about 2,500. We've got the coilovers a little bit tighter, and we'll see what happens. Alrighty guys, so we're back at the shop for the night. So we actually made a few passes at the track tonight. Couple good ones, couple not so good ones. But toward the end of the night, we actually stiffened up the suspension, changed the air pressure. We're definitely moving in the right direction. The car is finally hooking up. Couple of passes, it didn't hook up at all. It was a little bit of a sketchy ride, but a couple more trips to the track and I think we're gonna have this thing right. So that being said, we're gonna call it for this episode. We appreciate you guys tuning in and hanging with us. Make sure you guys like this video, talk to us in the comments, subscribe to the channel, turn on the notifications so you know when we post, because we do have a lot of builds going on right now and things that I think you guys will enjoy. So again, appreciate you guys hanging out with us, and we'll catch you on the next one. Deuces.